A figure turns to you, eyes aglow with yellow, their deep red skin and hooked horns peeking from beneath their folded wings. Their smile curls open. Your anger is beautiful to behold, Orphanmaker. Another flash. Only the rolling storm remains.
When you become a part of the tribe as time goes on, you are given a mate. But I fell in love with someone else that was not chosen for me. And we got married privately.
You got married, Yasha?
I did. But they found out and the punishment for that is death. And they killed her. And I ran away. In our tribe, when you get married, it's for life, so. Even if she's gone, she'll always be mine.
What was her name?
Her name was Zuela.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah. I know one day I want to go back there and I don't know where she was buried, but I have so many flowers to bring to her.
Nott,
Yes.
I don't want to force you to come, of course not. You can stay up here if you want, and I'm not going to talk about dangers and murky depths and stuff like that. I will say that you saved my life, and I don't feel as comfortable going into a battle without you.
Fjord, you have a thing or two to learn from Jester about talking to people and engaging them on a personal level. And she has what I would call the expert touch. She gets people, she sees into their hearts and souls, and you are just a bastard man.
I hear there is an ancient button factory at the bottom of the waters.
Wait. Button Wonka's factory? With the Boompa Loompas?
You've heard of it as well.
I have! No one's seen anyone come in or out of that factory, and yet it makes buttons every day! How do they do it?
The story's been lost to the ages since the Great Calamity.
All right.
You're in?
This fucker.
I will kneel down in front of the recession, and I will look at the eye that's in the pommel of the falchion. Let's see what this does. And I'll place it in the recession.
Okay. As you place the sword pommel down into the center of that, what do you do?
I am going to cast Control Water, and I'm just going to shove that, like all the water. I'm just going to push them right into the island.
All right, so you are attempting to capsize the ship, 25% chance. Go ahead. I'll make that a 30% chance. Go ahead and roll a percentage die for me, if you don't mind. As you guys watch as Caduceus concentrates, you watch.
3 or lower, it's good.
The first one.
Percentile.
Yes. So roll.
Right.
So yeah.
I got them so that.
Yeah.
3-0.
15.
15. You watch as the ocean swells up and slams into the ship, and the ship capsizes and scrapes onto the edge of what looks to be a bank of heavy rocks.
Just water. Oh, I gotta sit down now. That was really tiring.
For the ship.
I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that initiative order. That's not going to do anything now. And set aside all these great.
They could unflip their ship. We don't know.
Yeah. They obviously had some sort of wind at their sails.
Yeah. Yeah. For the purposes of brevity.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, don't apologize. That's what this shit's for. Oh, shit. That was a 30% chance for an immediate win, and you did it.
Yeah, there was a 70% chance it was gonna fucking fail.
And then I'm going to cast. Yeah, let's just cast divination.
Yeah, fluffy little clouds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a light divination.
Divination.
Happy little scrap.
I don't know what.
And I'm going to feel out into the universe, and I'm going to wait for whatever sign, whether it be verbal or otherwise, or. Wonder what Vandran's doing right now.
What?
The warm, soft, comforting voice like a breeze kind of drifts past your ears as the hot wind unexpectedly through a cold night kind of drifts past your shoulders, staying out of sight, making amends. That's all.
That'll do.
Intrigue.
I head back down.
Leave it to Alex to trip you out with shit you didn't know about.
Oh boy. Backstory.
Priority one is just I deal in prose and poetry quite a bit, so I just need a good amount of basic blank paper for my work.
He's a really good poet.
And all rhymes.
Have you been published?
I am working up the courage. For that point, I'm almost ready. I just have to take that first
Slam
step.
poetry right now. Just what anything that comes to your mind. He's really super.
Go.
Pink. I sometimes think. I need to think. I want to get out of the store right now.
And get a drink. I'll make
Yes.
you scratch.
Keep at it.
So just the paper,
Yeah.
I suppose.
No, hey, he leans forward and kind of pats you on the shoulder. Everyone starts somewhere, right?
Ooh. Do I recognize that person from my time at school?
You recognize both of them.
Holy boly. All you gotta do is ask.
The woman is Lady Vess DeRogna, the Archmage of Antiquity of the Cerberus Assembly.
Sorry, didn't hear you there. Lady
Lady Vess
Vess
DeRogna,
DeRogna.
the Archmage of Antiquity of the Cerberus Assembly.
What does that even mean?
Archmage of something, Cerberus Assembly?
The man, the Elder Elf, is Martinet Ludinus Daleth.
Oh, one more time, please.
Largemont?
Martinet. is his title.
Martinet.
Ludinus, L-U-N-I-D-U-S.
Ludinus.
Daleth, D-A''Leph.
What is he the Archmage of?
Yeah. Now it's coming
Archmage
back.
of Domestic Protections.
Yeah.
Jeez, he's
Fucking
Homeland Security?
Dig through my emails, Jesus.
Yeah.
Lord has found me of Trent, finding a few of his proteges have a knack for early dunamancy. Blah blah, something something. I am eager to look over their findings and perchance fold these skills into my own.
The Jorhasians weren't doing this, someone else was. Right? Your people.
Your people.
Your people were doing experiments and trying to find out and harness the power of What? It's your people.
It's because
It's the people that you know and trained with.
They haven't, like, he hasn't, in
Well,
terms of.
Well, fuck him.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's your people that have done this to my people. And we have to find them both. I'll disguise self.
Okay.
As a halfling. Plump face, tan skin, braids. And I'll just go and start pounding on the door.
Okay. The moment passes and the door opens up, and an elderly human woman comes to the door. Gray hair that kind of just goes past her shoulders, a little wild and unkempt and wiry at the edges. The wrinkles just kind of scrunch the face into this perpetual smile. And the eyes are almost beady behind the folded forehead and lids that have kind of fallen with time. Hello, can I help you?
Edith, it's me. Where's my son?
I thought you were dead.
I'm not. Let me see him right now.
My goodness. Luke? Luke? And you'd see what looks to be a small halfling boy, and maybe more than 5 years old, kind of peek around the doorway. Shaggy, light brown hair, blue eyes. Yeah?
Hi.
Daddy said the goblins killed you.
No, they didn't. I'll pull out the doll of King Bertrand and give it to him. I brought you that. And other toys. How are you? Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
He says Daddy went away to help the war, but I think she's lying. He's probably dead too, like I thought you were.
No, he's alive. I know he is.
I have an idea. I have my opinion. I'm just curious.
Well, what's
of
your
yours.
opinion?
Yeah, what is it?
Someone was interrogated.
That's way better than mine. Never mind.
What was yours?
I was just thinking that, like, maybe there was an invisible person tied to the chair.
Yeah, that's way worse. No, yours is much better.
I go up and can I touch and see if there's an invisible person in the chair?
Yeah, there was not an invisible.
I really appreciate that. I was a little spooked.
You should sit in the chair.
That's the Mighty Nine special.
Yeah. Not. I mean, you clearly have some personal attachment to this.
You know what?
I'm gonna sit in the chair.
All right. You
And
sit down
see
in
what
the
I
chair.
see. What does it look like from the chair?
It looks like
She's
the room.
programming it.
Tearing me apart.
Based on your investigation check, you gather that the chair was probably placed here after this, whatever transpired in this room.
You didn't see anything when you sat in the chair, right?
I just saw the room.
Let's have this conversation elsewhere. This place is creeping me out.
Was there anything under the chair? On the other side of the chair?
Appears to be a chair.
Huh? No, nothing under the chair. No.
I think we should.
Someone's come back in.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Why the chair? Why in the middle of the room? Why lock it?
Well, the chair is facing the chest, correct? Is what you said? I mean, look at the amount of time that we've all lost staring in the dodecahedron.
Is there anything in my time of torture and awful that would tell me what this chair is?
Yes. It's a chair. It's a standard chair.
No, I don't mean like a magic chair. I mean set up in the room with the mess around it.
Correct. No. You gather that whoever came down here last brought the chair with them to probably lock their things
Stand guard.
and leave it here and then lock the basement behind them, not expecting anyone to make their way in.
Oh, okay.
So yes, I'll tell you what you want to know. What do you want to know? Just,
Are you a goblin?
Is that your son for real?
okay. Well, hi. I'm My name's Not the Brave, and I am a little goblin girl.
Okay.
But once upon a time, I was Veth, a young halfling woman. And before that, a halfling child who grew up being told that she was not pretty and not brave and not coordinated and not smart and just not. She brought me to another woman in a hood, a magic woman. I don't know who she was. I never saw her eyes or anything. But this goblin told the woman, make her suffer. And they did. They brought me to this river. And they drowned me in it. I can still feel the water in my lungs and my ears and my nose.
Your name is Veth.
It was.
My name was Bren. Aldric Ermendrud was.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave. What do you think? Pack up and go?
But my husband... We spent 3 months searching for your backstory.
Yeah, but I'm good, so, you know. No, it was only a joke, not. Sorry, terrible timing. We should push on.
I hear in Jorhas they have a captain there who has lots of eyeballs that you can ingest into your body.
Really?
Yes.
Lots of eyeballs?
Lots of golden eyeballs that you can just put in your belly.
Sounds like a magic place.
Yes.
This fucker.
I just figured that out. Okay. Not even kidding.
I'm going to turn, since that one's kind of letting me go. And I'm gonna put my hand towards the other one, and I'm gonna say, get the fuck out of my temple! And I'm gonna cast Banishment.
Oh!
Banishment? Banishment?
Yeah.
You... What?
That's a charisma save.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
call.
he might be charismatic.
It rolled a natural 16, -2. So it's a 14.
I need a 16 save, so.
All right, so you watch as this guy just vanishes. The tendrils are no longer around you, so none of them are...
Banishment?
Thank God you...
Okay, if you'd like to describe your kobold.
You son of a bitch! You slow playing son of a bitch!
What?
Playing the long game. The long con.
Want to move over to Allison?
Am I moving over? Okay.
Oh my god, long con.
Good.
Wow, we didn't.
That was good.
How?
That was some bullshit.
Holy shit.
There we go.
Make some room here.
Welcome, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
We were specifically told
Not playing.
not playing.
Just visiting.
This is a house of lies.
The small goblin creature that you could have kind of been eyeing nervously as the group wandered through, and it just reaches out and grabs a hold of you.
Mommy! Mommy! Yeah, I'm your mommy! Yeah, deal with it! So this kobold has, he's got flasks hanging off him by ropes, and you can see that these flasks are basically just stoppered gourds, and they're sort of clattering and banging together. He's got a basket of swarming centipedes.
Ooh.
Slung over his back.
Open?
No, it's all sort of closed off, almost like a closed off net of centipedes.
Oh my god.
With a rope attached to it. And then there is a clay pot hanging from that that has sort of an acrid smell rising from it.
Down.
And another clay pot tied to a rope that's lashed around his shoulders. His weapon is a staff with a living scorpion tied at the top of it.
Caduceus, where are you when I need you?
Its little tail just sort of jabbing at the air. And the cage holds a creature that you recognize as a skunk.
It's fucking.
This is chemical warfare, man.
The worst is tied to this stick with the scorpion on it is a bag that is buzzing loudly, like it's full of hornets. I am trying to take my stick and hit him with the scorpion.
Go ahead and make an attempt.
Scorpion on the end of the stick.
Little scorpion.
Please hit.
That
Oh
is
my
a.
God.
What is that?
That, I believe, is in fact a
natural 20?
I think that's a natural 20. Yeah, no, that is.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's your old Keyleth die too, and I've never seen it roll that in my life.
Holy shit.
So it stings you on your eyelid.
Yes, best place.
You take 1 piercing damage and have to make a Constitution saving throw.
So 2 piercing damage with the crit.
Yeah, 2.
Con save 21.
Okay, you succeed and take half of this amount of damage, which is
79.
Technically, the dice damage is doubled because it's a crit too, so it's just.
Oh,
straight
right,
damage.
yeah, double poison damage. Shit. So that will be 7 points of poison damage on your.
The eye immediately swells up from the impact.
Hey, Spurt. How long have you lived down here?
11 days!
11 days?
How long do kobolds live? 11 days!
Oh god, this is it.
And in your 11 days, what is the worst thing you ever seen down here?
My brother got eaten by a green slime!
Oh, that's
Wait,
really
wait, like the
sad.
green slime you have right there, and then.
Yeah, that's the one!
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you like it down here? Do you want to come with us? Where else is there? There's other places. Really?
Yeah.
Yes, there's light. There's light and other terrain.
Yeah. Would you like to follow us towards the light at the end of the tunnel? Oh my god!
Except we're leading him to like a really scary place,
We don't know that. It would be really right in there. We don't know. Jorhas might love kobolds.
Plus, he's near the end of his life. We might as well show him great things.
This kid thinks you're his mom.
That's super duper sad right now.
Way to bring the whole room down.
D&D, happiness and sadness tied together.
All right, so what's the marching order?
Spurt 30 feet ahead.
All right. As you kind of stop and look around,
Not like this, not like this.
hilariously, unnoticed by what appears to be the 2 massive fire giants that are currently playing sentinel. There's one across the way, leaned against the wall, standing about roughly 18 to 20 feet tall, dark gray skin, a little bit of red hair you see peeking from underneath its armored helmet as it's wearing heavy, dark armor covered in spikes, metallic thorns.
Oh my
I
god.
throw my wasp nest in a bag at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attack on it. Or is it a saving throw on it?
Okay, so I throw the bag into a 5-foot square within 20 feet of me.
Okay.
And it just bursts open into a swarm of wasps with 11 hit points.
All right, so you watch as Spurt runs out, turns, and the giant goes and like slaps.
You dead! I love him.
Okay.
Oh no. Please have some real armor.
All right, 22 to hit against you.
Okay.
You take.
Remember that number, kids.
28 points of bludgeoning damage.
I win!
You watch as Spurt turns after throwing this, and then a giant hammer just boom, just Gallagher's Spurt across the stone floor of this.
I run to the side of the cavern wall and lean up against it and like shrink down.
All right.
A little green slime seeps out underneath the hammer.
The hammer lifts up. He's like the stringy mess that was one Spurt kind of detaching from the hammer. Everyone make a stealth check here.
Caleb starts walking slowly back through the entire walking formation.
Holy fuck.
He died as he lived. As a Spurt.
As your foot hits the edge and just skips, you fall back and land and kind of hit the lava on your back and legs. The ring keeps you from sinking into it, so I'm not giving you full submerged damage.
Okay.
So you don't take the full 18d10.
Oh, shit! Did you take my goblin mom away?